Und damit willkommen zurück zu The Great Saturn, meine Lieben. Adventure Chronicles. Wir sind hier stehen geblieben, um herauszufinden, was mit den Büchern hier hinten auf sich hat. These complicated change to attack with deductions now. I think Mr. Jones is adapting his logic to changing creamy stance, don't you? Maybe, but why has he suddenly brought the bookshelf into all this? It's just a wild guess. Surely. Oh, do you think so? Well, doesn't seem like that was the reason why this young woman doesn't want to open her case. Would have written in a book that doesn't even belong to her. Yes, that's true, but still, Miss Pavlova currently did cast her eyes in that direction. I notice it myself, also jetzt für sich selbst notiert, dass Miss Pavlova cast eyes, Gott ey, warum fällt es mir so schwer, das zu übersetzen? Then there has to be another reason why she won't open her case, also sie will nicht ihren Koffer öffnen. And it must be somewhere into some area. If that's where her case was involuntarily drawn. I agree, ich stimme zu, that's the only answer. Whatever she has hidden inside the case, was auch immer sie im Koffer hat, should be relabeled before her gaze in the direction of the bookcase. Also das müssen ja die quasi Regeln hier sein. There are the rules of passage trailing about the Sisbury passenger must not keeping weapons or other dangerous objects on her cabin's path are also strictly forbidden. Also unsere sind verboten. There was exactly the same notice in your cabin too. I wonder what happens if breaks the rules. Oh dear, I'm sure the punish would some serve Naruto son. Shoot inside. Ich drück so teilweise auch so schnell weg. So I've actually been serving time for weeks now, have I. So ich habe aktuell serving time servierte Zeit für Wochen now. I have. Das müssen ja quasi Rules of Passenger sein, weil das gibt für mich die einzige Sache. Yes, the reason why you refuse to open your case is written in the rules of passenger. Passenger must not keep weapons or other dangerous objects in their cabins. Pets are also strictly verboten. Also Haustiere sind strikt verboten. Inside that case of yours, something forbidden from carriage on this vessel, also diese Wiese. It's a real season. Das ist der reale Grund, warum you should refuse to open it. Das revealing its content. That's why we have seen the trunk wobbles from time to time. Ja, also Wobbeln sehen von Zeit zu Zeit. But no weapon or another dangerous items would move off its own accord. Also keine Waffen oder andere gefährlichen Gegenstände oder Items würden das so machen. Which leaves but one possible Miss Pavlova inside your trading case. Is the last item listed are forbidden on the weather rules of passage up that house. Extensions of a profit animal. Deductions complete elementary. Das ist komplett gelöst. So clearly you aren't who said you were. No, I'm not Grimsbury Roylet. My real name is Nikolina Pavlova. Everything you said was correct. You consent during one of your ballet company's performance in order to escape your homeland. Later that some night you stole aboard this vessel. Was heißt schon wieder Vessel? Mensch, das war ein L. Mein Gott, Schiff. Ach, was ist das Schiff? Which... Which could have has been easy. The Buria is her hook steamship with the carriage crew. A code she really has snuck on board without being noticed. Ein Befehl zur Obscure True Identität, also der Befehl zur Absicherung ihrer Identität. You somewhat recklessly took the guise of an older gentleman from alten Mann, and you intend to serve all links with your best by severing your long hair. Yet to a woman hair is no trifling matter. My personal recommendations is to leave well alone. So if it was just you about to cut off your own hair, who was it that let out the scream? Also, wer war das mit dem lauten Schrei, den wir von außerhalb der Kabine gehört haben? That veritable tinkling of a bell by none other than this young lady, naturally. Diese junge Dame hier. More like a full set of pipes, if you ask me. I was so scared when I ran away in Shanghai. I was so sure they would come looking for me. That's why I decided to, how do you say, disgust myself so no one would recognize me. Entschuldigt mich. As a result, you transformed yourself into the questionable old man. I see. Fragwürdigen Mann. I put on the forehead and fake beard. Then, just before you came in here, I saw in the newspaper, right on the page, there was a picture of me. I was too frightened, I could stop from screaming. I knew that if I didn't change my appearance completely, they would find me. So I decided to cut my hair as fastly as possible. Also ich wollte dann so schnell wie es geht mein Haar abschneiden. I picked up the scissors in my hand and at that precise moment we walked into the initiatory a new shielding unlocked the cabin door. Also in der nicht verschlossenen Kabinentür. Things happened like that sometimes, don't they? Also sagen sie es halt nicht. Things do indeed happen like that from time to time. Are so to even talk about some same thing. There's just one more thing I'd like to know. Also ich möchte gerne noch mehr Dinge wissen. What exactly do you have inside your traveling case? You were right. It is my dear friend inside. My only friend in the whole world. Also in der ganzen weiten Welt. Please don't tell anyone. If the captain finds out, if you say to any of the crew, also bitte sagt das niemandem, auch der Captain, keiner von der Crew. His secret is safe with us, I assure you, but in turn, you must tell us in as much details as you can muster about the events of last night. Yes, all right, I will tell you. Oh, sie sagt uns, was jetzt in der letzten Nacht passiert ist. Well, Mr. Naruhodo, wasn't it sometimes Miss Shon's great deductions? It was currently something, yes. I'm just not entirely sure what. But at least Miss Pavlova has agreed to tell us what she knows. That's incredible. That's fantastic. Indeed, it is incredible. Ah, and one more thing. Oh, yes, what? Observe your rights. My rights? Ah, your hands are covered again. What? But how? True to my word, I have restored your shackles. When and why? Also wir sind wieder gehandcuffed. Jetzt große Klasse. There is still a shadow of good cast over you, Mr. Naruhodo, and so I'm sorry to say it can't be helped at the moment. Can't it really? Anyway, let's listen to what Miss Pavlova has to say. I can't go on not knowing. Ich kann es kaum erwarten, es zu wissen. I have to find out what the speculated band that Kazuma-sama wrote about in his diary really was. Ja, dann wollen wir sie doch mal fragen, was letzte Nacht passiert ist. Did you know that someone was killed in the cabin next door to this one last night? One of the crewmen told me this morning when I was eating breakfast. Also einer von der Crew hat es mir heute Morgen erzählt beim Frühstücken. The man who died, he was a friend of mine. Oh, that's why we're trying to find out what happened. Did you notice anything unusual last night? Perhaps you heard a strange noise, for example, perhaps people talking. Perhaps the ship was absorbed in a white tempest. Perhaps its steam engine exploded. Also den Dampfschiff da vielleicht hat jeder an Bord Notiz davon genommen. Glücklicherweise Miss Pavlova. Is there anything you can tell us? I don't know, ich weiß nicht. I'm sorry, but all I could think about last night was what I had done and whatever they would find me. Also, entschuldige, aber ich konnte nur daran denken, letzte Nacht, ob ich jetzt gefunden werde, ob die Welt mich jetzt findet oder nicht. Oder sowas. Kontextlos teilweise immer. Also ich jetzt zusammenreime, selbst bei so einem Satz, was vielleicht für manch einen anderen jetzt halt leicht erscheint, ist für mich dann halt dann doch schon sehr I didn't notice anything that was happening around. Also ich habe nichts mitbekommen, was wo passiert ist um mich herum. Oh, I see. Running away. You have run away from Bullet Company, haven't you? Then no, which bullet? Hast du herumgerannt von der Bullet? Warum bist du fortgelaufen oder Bullet Company? Ja, das gibt mir Sinn. Warum bist du fortgelaufen? Hey, oh my, oh my. I'm traveling to Great Britain and from there I want to go. Ich reise nach Großbritannien und from there I want to go to America. Okay. I will never dance again. Ich will nie wieder tanzen. I want to forget everything about the bullet. Ich will alles vergessen über das Ballett. I will start a new life. Also ich will einen Neustart machen, auf gut Deutsch gesagt. You wish I forget at challenging positions when you have that string King Tira as a reminder, but the Tira is mine. I need it to life. Doch ist im Leben. I have no money of my own. The Nova bitch brothers give us only a little food and water, and we must dance all over the world. Das Nova Witch Bullet hat uns ein bisschen was zu essen und zu trinken gegeben. And we must dance all over. Und wir mussten auf der ganzen Welt tanzen. I had to run away. I had no choice. Ich musste wegrennen. Ich hatte keine Wahl. If I died, it would have killed me. Wäre ich geblieben, hätten sie mich gekillt. So you run away to protect yourself. Du bist weggerannt, um dich selbst zu schützen. Yes, and as the crew of this ship, they have all been kind to me. Also die ganze Crew von diesem Schiff, sie waren alle zu lieb zu mir. Also kein. They let me come on board and they said, hold tight in this cabin. Oh. If that's indeed ist das die Wahrheit, Miss Pavlova created a most intriguing conundrum. Conundrum oder was wollen die? Also yes, I does it. What do you think about Naruto? Me? Oh well, yes, of course, natürlich. I think we should hear Miss Pavlova's explanations to one conundrum. Ich sag schon mal, was heißt wieder Conundrum? Conundrum. Wieder konsequent, ach, das ist Rätsel, okay. Ja, Conundrum, was ist das Rätsel? Miss Pavlova. Pavlova oder so. Ich glaube ja Pavlova. Allow me to pose you a riddle. According to this newspaper, it was only yesterday that a few up so uncounted from the Ballett. Also das bis gestern noch beim Ballett, no, oder so. Ich weiß schon den Kontext schon lange nicht mehr. Knows that being the case, it must have been last night that you boarded this vessel. However, was soll's. Der SS Boreas started by no port last night. Also die SS Boreas hat letzte Nacht bei keinem Port, also Hafen, gehalten. Last night. Das ist, of course natürlich, das ist es. So how is Ray that you come aboard? Knows that I think about it. Women outside the cabin are caught very strangely when the men notice that it was just we asked him about when the occupant of this cabin came aboard. Aber ich möchte immer noch wissen, woher der seine Streifen ja, was hat er im Gesicht? Es ist einfach nur schon wirklich sehr irritierend. That's is not your business. Yes, you're right. He didn't seem to be hiding something. Also er hat nichts hier drin gesehen. Oder versteckt. Hiding. An angel descends from the heavens, bringing grace and beauty to the stage. Moment. Also das will ich jetzt mal wirklich mal und abschreiben. Hier ist dann auch schon auf Deutsch dann halt vor. Also ich muss das jetzt halt mal noch schön eintippen. Ein Engel stieg vom Himmel herab und brachte Anmut und Schönheit auf die Bühne. Ich habe total keine Ahnung, was das bedeuten sollte in der Hinsicht. Sorry. What was that? It is how the Russian newspaper described one of my performances. Die russische Zeitung steht die russische Zeitung über eine in der Performance. And that is how I came here to descended from the heavens because I'm an also und hier bin ich quasi auch from the heavens, also descended vom Himmel, because also ich bin dann der Engel. Considering English isn't your mother tongue, your description is very repeated. Mr. Jones once said I never can resist touch of the dramatic. It seems Miss Pavlova is the same. A genius descended from the heavens, bringing grace and beauty to Deduction, that was once said about myself. Yeah, du Spinner, a quote from a wonderful, extravagant advertisement for the adventure of Sherlock Holmes, in fact. Alles klar, der Spinner mal wieder. Yes, yes, Mr. Shelby. Anyway, it doesn't look like Miss Pavlova is going to tell us what really happened. Ja, aber man muss sagen, ich würde mal sagen, Ihren sogenannten Freund, darüber reden wir im nächsten Part mit ihr. Dementsprechend vielen Dank fürs Einschalten und macht es gut. Auf Wiedersehen, meine Lieben.